The Avalanche Avengers have descended in Niagara, specifically Niagara-on-the-Lake, and they held a rally because they feel like it's time for them to take back Canada. Take a look.
The crowd of masked men dressed in black came to be heard, taking over this Niagara Park for a rare public rally.
Canada is being pillaged, raped, and burned!
Calling themselves Second Sons and billing their group as a Canadian men's nationalist club. Their leader, Jeremy Mackenzie, seen here doing what appears to be a Nazi salute. He also founded Diagolon, considered by police an extremist militia-like group. Below a monument for Major General Isaac Brock, who died fighting back an invasion of Canada in 1812, Mackenzie questions the modern definition of Canadian.
Now we are told that name belongs to anyone and everyone who comes here.
They push the idea that white individuals are being replaced. So they are somewhat of a militia prepared to fight to save Canada and its heritage.
The group claiming it has members in multiple provinces. Police say they were called to this park, but the group left before officers arrived. Pictures shared online show military-like drills, even a casualty evacuation exercise, as if perhaps to say, a battle is coming.
You know, they just can't get it in their thick skull, these folks. This country is not yours. This country is the indigenous people's country. They were here 15,000 years before you people came and stole. You heard that leader talking about people have stolen and burned this country. You are the ones that stole from the indigenous people. This land is the indigenous people's land, and they are not even out here, who are the only people, technically, who have the right to say people need to leave. Yet these, Second Sons and all of these people are just popping up all over Canada, and they're prepping for combat, and they are, trying to say that they're going to take this land back, and they are coming to Niagara and doing the same. And do you know what? I think they really have a problem with the fact that there are a lot of black businesses and black people moving up to Niagara and setting up businesses and thriving, and also the brown people, and they're not happy about it. And they feel like they want to take this land back. I'm here to tell you, once again, it is not your country. And I'm also here to tell you that you are not going to win by preparing for combat and feeling like you're going to incite some sort of race war against anybody that doesn't look like you. It's not going to work. You are the minority. And that is the other fear, is they feel like there's going to be a takeover. And I'm sorry to tell you, but we never left. And we were the original humans. We are the originators of humanity. So as far as us taking over, we were never gone. So all of this nonsense that they're doing is purely that, nonsense. But at the same time, we as black people need to be prepared for it, and we need to be ready for defense. Because as you can see, they love to hide their faces, which is another thing. Why y'all keep hiding your faces? If you're going to be so loud and proud about wanting to take back the country, then why don't you show your face? So that's another thing we have to be careful of. It could be your coworker. It can be somebody you're sitting next to on transit. It can be somebody you're driving next to. It could be somebody you're walking by in the mall or on the road. You have no idea who these people are. So we got to keep our heads on swivel at the same time. So Niagara residents, my black people out here in Niagara, be careful. Keep your heads on swivel, right? And let me just talk to the police for a second, because the police were called, as you can hear, and they claim that by the time they got there, they were gone. I don't buy that. The crime in Niagara, well, let's just talk about what the crime rates are in Niagara. In 2024, the total amount of crimes was just over 4,000. And the population of Niagara, just using one city, for example, is over 100,000. So that's not really a lot. So there's not really a lot going on in Niagara. And this took place in Niagara-on-the-Lake, which the crime rate is even lower. Yet you didn't get there in time. It took you all of these people assembled there were able to scurry and get away before you got there. I'm calling BS on that, okay? I believe that there are some people that co-sign on it and enforce this and, are in agreement of it. And that's why it took so long to get there, and that they were gone before you got there. And this is something that has to be taken seriously. Yet, law enforcement in an area that has very, very little crime couldn't get there on time. Very interesting. Anyhow, all I have to say is all of this preparation for a race war, we're not going to sit by and just let you feel like you can come and just, start attacking people in this weird and delusional idea in your mind that, other races of people are taking over. And by the way, they also have lumped the Jewish community in this category of people taking over the country. So I say again, we have to be careful for sure, but you can't expect to be able to just do that and there will be no consequences, because there absolutely will be. Family, let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app from your Google or Apple store and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Emma Ansah Unfiltered. Until next time, please be safe.